Hey there, friends. Welcome back to some more Broken Sword, the Smoking Mirror. When we last left off, our girlfriend got kidnapped and then tied to a chair, apparently, and put duct tape over her mouth. That's always fun. And then we met up with Andre Lobano after escaping a house that was kind of on fire, but wasn't because we used a squirter seltzer thingy to put out the fire. And then I kept walking up and down the stairs thinking I knew where I was going, but I didn't. Yeah. We met up with Andre to figure out about the guy that supposedly hired us to do this investigation thing. Get out of here. Go on. No one wants to talk to you. Go away. Ass. So we need to find Nicole. So let's get on with the rest of the game. And I really want to take that flask. But let's talk to this dude, because I'm sure he heard the conversation. And he's a cop, so he can do cop things.
Do you miss being a gendarme?
Yes, of course I do.
Well, that was an easy answer.
When I wore that uniform, I commanded respect. Not anymore.
By commanded, you mean beat.
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
No, I had other things I could... Oh, grab the flask. Yoink.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink.
Okay, you, sir.
You need anything else?
There was nothing I wanted to say to him.
So I just stared at him, and then stuck my tongue out. And went... Alright, talk to me again.
Excuse me.
What?
Ever heard of Carol Climax, the movie star?
Yes, but I don't care for the kind of movie she's made. It's smut like that which has caused the moral decline of the Western world.
Wait, does she actually make porn?
Is it true that Carol Climax was murdered by her husband?
First I heard of it. I thought she just retired.
Retired? Do you actually retire from porn? God, you have to be, like, used up, like a paper towel after it's been used to clean an entire kitchen. Ugh.
I'm trying to find my girlfriend. She's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, it was our first day back together after many months.
That's too bad. My God, that's depressing.
So I'm going to look like I'm smiling. Oh, I already stole your stuff, dude. Okay. You're no help. Do I have a map option? No.
Now I had another lead. I could either go back to Ubier's house or visit the Glee's gallery.
You know what? I don't remember which one to do, so let's go to Ubier's house. Let's just go. I don't have a key, though, for the door. Can I just bust that shit down? Or I guess I probably need to go to the gallery. Yeah, didn't think about that. Oh, wait, the door's open. Oh, screw that. Let's go in the door. Finally get to see what's behind. Never mind.
It was locked.
You had to play me like that, didn't you, game? Like a little fool. Maybe the key's up there now. I don't know. I can't remember. Let's go upstairs. Is there a key somewhere? Hello. Need to find a key here. No, I don't want the bag. I don't want the bag. I don't want the bag. And that's still squished, which is kind of gross. You know, there probably isn't a key. I'm going to go to the gallery. This is stupid. There's no point in being here. My hopes are going to be dashed and crushed about finding that freaking key to that door. It's not going to happen. I just need to
I had a choice of destinations. The cafe at Montfesson or the art gallery.
I know where I'm going. Let's go to the art gallery. Let's just go, buddy. Come on. God, you go so slow. Faster.
The Glee's gallery had style and class, but very few customers.
But look at the customers that do have. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying anymore.
The wasteland. Too minimalistic for too much money.
Dude, did you see that? He like licked the glass. He's like, you know, tastes like cleaner. And that dude just walked by already. Where you? Hey,
The girls were in a world of their own.
let's talk to them. Hello, ladies. How are
Hi,
you?
girls. What's the joke?
あなたはキレてですね。
Okay, fine.
Yeah. That was a funny joke.
Rectangles in a desolate landscape. Highly cubist.
Yeah, the desolate landscape is a white background. Hello, sir.
He was a pear-shaped guy with a fine display of multiple chins.
What's in the
The
glass?
glass was half full of wine.
Maybe that's what we use the little thing on. We'll find out after I talk to him. See how drunk he is. Hello?
Are you Mr. Glees, the owner?
Good God, no.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
So you're an asshole, right?
Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Yes, of course.
I was at his house earlier.
If you're going to drop names, you could at least name one worth dropping.
I thought Ubier was a well-respected man.
Why, his last book was nothing but pseudo-intellectual claptrap. The demented ramblings of a drug-dependent has-been.
So, like any other piece of nonfiction?
What's that you're drinking?
I'm not sure, but I have a suspicion it might be urine. Glees can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he serves this muck.
That is, well, he may actually be pissing in the cup and then giving it to you, so... And it was yellow. So... I'm just gonna go ahead and show you
Would
this
you give me your opinion
now.
on this pot, sir?
Yes, very rapouche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
Oh!
What the hell do you think you're doing? You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
I wasn't going to waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge.
So we're gonna throw him down on the shards and then...
The pot had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve.
Well, then why did you mention it?
A valuable relic of an ancient civilization lay smashed on the floor.
Well, okay, let's go talk to Mr. Yes! That's what he looks like. And we have a credit card machine.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Certainly, sir. I'd be most happy to oblige.
You're English?
These days one prefers to think of oneself as European.
Sure. Whatever you say.
And how precisely may one assist you, sir?
There is a gentleman over there who seems to be enjoying your wine.
I can't think why. It was very cheap.
Oh. Very cheap wine. Gotcha.
I found this news story referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Really, sir? Well, well, fascinating.
I love the conversations we have. We should get together one night. You know, you, me, a bottle of wine. Not the cheap stuff you bought, but like actual wine. Because wine is tasty.
Do you get many Central American Indians in here?
No, sir. This is Paris. Central America is several thousand kilometers southwest of here. Straight across the Atlantic Ocean and turn left. You can't miss it.
Well, as it happens, I saw some Central American Indians this very morning.
Tourists, sir. Paris is full of them at this time of year.
George, the question you have to ask yourself is why would he care? You bring up things that don't matter, sir. You just like to walk up to random people and go, hey, you want to know what I saw today? Central American Indians. Yeah. What did you see today? Where you going? Baby. Baby. She just doesn't know good class when she sees it.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Of course. His name is synonymous with Mayan art. A number of these artifacts were supplied by Oubier himself.
What about his wife? Is she an artifact?
Do you believe the story that Oubier murdered his wife?
If it was true, who can blame him? She was an opportunist tramp. Well, that's what I heard.
Have you seen any of Oubier's wife's films?
Only one. Believe me, I was appalled, shocked, disgusted, and repulsed.
Well, you sure got your money's worth. Last time I went to the movies, I wasn't even titillated.
I love it, because it's true. Yes.
What I really wanted to ask you about was a black stone.
A black stone?
Yeah, it's a Mayan artifact, about as big as my hand.
No, sir, one doesn't get much call for black stones. If it's Mayan artifacts you're interested in, I have some rather exquisite pots.
So did I, until that slob smashed it. I suppose you have an import license for these relics?
Of course. But that's not my problem, sir. The professor arranges all the shipping. We simply collect the items from the docks.
Could you tell me which docks Professor Oubier uses to import the artifacts?
Good God, no. I can't possibly reveal my commercial secrets.
I mean, you could, if you wanted. So I think we need to get little man here to like his drink just a little bit more. So let's flask you.
I splashed a little absinthe into the glass and hoped he wouldn't notice the change of color.
Oh, yeah.
Did you put something in my drink?
Yeah, I did. What do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Gleese's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
Good, because you're really gonna like it when you have some more.
Allow me.
Yes, drink it all up. And he's dead. Now, excuse me while I go over here to the credit card machine.
I had no possible use for a credit card reader. It was a machine for reading credit cards.
Or going back here. My bad. Aha! Never mind. The packing case. We're good. Detectiving. No, buddy, the shipping.
There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing.
The
but
list.
Placed on the side was the remains of a label.
Look at the label. God.
Underneath the logo of a flying bird were the words Condor Transglobal Mars. The rest of the label was missing. It was beginning to make sense. Oubier had organized Nico's abduction. Oubier withdrew money from Marseille. Oubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars. It wasn't much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening train.
Hey, I tell you what to do. Ass.
It was almost dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
And then the real snooping began.
A chain-link fence barred the entrance to the docks. There was a glow of light at the window of the hut.
Well, let's just go say hello. I'm sure it'll be a nice man that'll just let us through because we are nice people. Hello, Doji.
It was a mean-looking guard dog.
Actually, he looks really nice.
Here,
Let's
boy.
talk to him. Never mind. I'm not going to talk to you. It's fine.
It was a tall wire mesh fence.
anything over here? Can I steal everything?
The chimney was a metal pipe with a conical hat on top to stop the rain getting in.
The rain. Alright, window. Oh, well, this guy looks interesting.
Hi, good morning.
Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early. So, do you know how long it takes to cook beans? And then there's doggy treats on the table, and I totally want to give them to my nice doggy.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
Me neither.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of a national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it? Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say. What's the dog's name?
20.
It's unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
That animal doesn't seem too hot for a guard dog.
No? You haven't seen him in action.
Doesn't look like he has the energy to wag his tail.
Just like my wife. She's like a slug in a coma until she's annoyed. Then, she's like a tiger with a rat up its ass.
Sweet.
What I'm saying is I love her very much.
Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure. They have a warehouse here.
Well, could I take a look?
Oh my
Until
god.
after the holidays. Come back in a month.
Yes, I know you guys have a warehouse here, but can I go in and just kind of snoop around a little bit, please? I mean, really, it's just a little bit of snooping.
I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez, are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other. Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker.
You could be a trucker.
Do you know what kind of business Condor's involved in?
I'm paid to guard the gate. Their business is none of mine.
I'm looking for a young woman.
At the docks? What kind of woman do you have in mind?
You don't understand. It's my girlfriend I'm trying to
He
find.
doesn't
I
care.
ain't seen her, and you should tell her the docks ain't no place for a young lady. They're dirty and they're dangerous.
That's true. They are full of dirty and dangerous things. Like this guy. I bet he smells like a walrus that hasn't... Ugh. Ugh. My mind
I'm
just
certain
couldn't finish
my
that
girlfriend
thought.
was brought here when she was abducted.
What? Your girl was kidnapped?
Yeah. Struck down by an Indian with a poisoned dart.
A poison dart, huh?
I could tell he didn't believe me.
Why do you keep telling the story then?
I have these very exotic panties.
Take them away, you pervert!
Like the face. He's like, want the panties? They would look good going up that nice butt crack.
Have you ever heard of Professor Oubier?
Me? None of my friends are professors or anything like that.
What's cooking?
Beans. You know a man can live on nothing but beans.
Not this one. Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's the alternative?
Peas. I can't eat them too often, though. They play hell with my digestion.
I didn't want to know that.
Have you ever considered changing your diet?
What's wrong with beans and beer?
You need me to tell you? You're pumping out enough methane here to fill a dirigible. This is the dart that the Indians shot at my girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Sheesh. That's pretty weird, but I don't see why you'd expect to find her here.
It's the logical conversations that I enjoy from this game.
Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
If I was you, I'd smack him in the mouth.
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice. I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't wait.
So we met our good friend.
The chimney was a metal pipe which disappeared into the wall. On top of the pipe rested a cone.
Ouch! That's hot.
And you know what we need in hot situations? Good old panties.
The panties would not have been thick enough to shield this level of heat.
Never mind then. No panties. Let's go around the corner here and let's see what we can find. There is a bottle.
Bobbing up and down in the oily water was the watchman's discarded beer bottle.
Well, pick it up. Shut up, dog.
The bottle was just out of reach. Nothing was going to get me into that water if I could help it. My arms weren't long enough to reach the platform.
And then there's the dog that's making noise. Let's see if we can go up there.
The opening in the floor led up into the watchman's hut.
Let's see if we can be sneaky. Let's see, there's coal. There's a cup, biscuits, a spike, and that's it. Blah, blah, blah. Is he burping or is he going blah, blah, blah? I like to think he's going blah. We want the cup, but I don't think we can get it. I grab the spike.
Impaled on a spike were a number of documents. I couldn't reach the documents.
Yeah, so we can't reach anything. That's good to know. Okay, so we can't do anything right yet down here. Do we have anything that'll work with getting... No? Okay. Let's walk over here and see what we can find. We're missing something, obviously. Dog, be quiet. You are not... Well, you're supposed to be barking, so... Let me see. Is he gonna turn his attention back? No, you don't knock, just...
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Just don't... Oh, okay. I need to catch his attention somehow.
The gates were fastened with a heavy-duty padlock.
Let me see.
Breaking steel padlocks with my bare hands was a feat I'd never mastered.
Doggy, I need you to not be a doggy. Okay, let's try and climb the fence.
What's the big idea?
I don't know. The dog went berserk for no apparent reason.
He's trained to do that. The idea is to deter any would-be intruder.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just remember, he's a trained attack dog. A killer.
A killer queen. Da, 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 da. Shut up, dog. I need to figure out how to get... Shut up, dog. Okay. Is there anything else going on up here? I need stuff from up here. We have keys.
It was a large bucket filled with coal. I couldn't reach the bucket. It was an old iron stove, which heated the hut and the watchman's dinner. A shabby old overcoat hung from a peg near the door. I couldn't reach the coat.
Tell me what you can reach and we'll go from there, George. Quit telling me what you can't reach, because that's not
It was the only source of light in the watchman's hut. No way could I reach the light from where I was standing. I couldn't reach the cup.
Can you reach the dog biscuits?
I couldn't reach the packet.
Okay, so basically, you're just...
Something was bubbling in the watchman's saucepan. I couldn't reach that far.
So basically what you're telling me is I can't reach anything.
It was a box of blank forms. I couldn't reach that far.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't reach that far.
It was the door which led to the docks on the other side of the fence. I couldn't reach the door without climbing into the room.
What can you do? Is there something you can do from here? Tell me what you can do, George. Just obviously nothing. Jeez. Okay. Maybe I can fish out the bottle with the panties. This would be gross. No, didn't think so. Shut up, dog.
It was Nico's lipstick. It wasn't my color. And it reminded me of clowns.
No, we know how much we hate clowns.
That was no good.
Well, we need to figure something out.
That isn't it at all. I don't think so.
No, okay, now you're just making fun of me. That's not nice. Okay. We can think about this logically. I need to get him out of the office thing. Oh, I can just look in. Yeah, that probably works. Can I reach the spike? Hey.
Ouch, gotcha. That'll learn you to leave things alone.
Well, so the answer's no. It didn't. Okay, what about the box? Can I get the box?
The box contained nothing but blank forms.
Pick it
The
up.
box contained nothing but blank forms.
Oh, you're... Bro.
The watchman was big and bulgy, like a sack of potatoes. His flushed and bloated face wore a sleepy, amiable expression.
Okay, maybe I have to piss off the dog, and then try to get over there before... Yeah, let's see if I can... No, don't talk to me. I need to go to your window.
Didn't I tell you to stay away from the fence?
I was nowhere near it. It's that dog. He's crazy.
Hey, mind what you say. He's sensitive to negative criticism.
No, that's strange. No, maybe I can use that to picklock the padlock. Come on.
I decided I would not be able to pick a 5-barrel hardened steel heavy-duty padlock with a dart.
Don't be a sissy. Okay, use the dart on the chimney. Okay, never mind. Okay, there's gotta be something I gotta do. This dumb dog. Let me go all the way over to this side of the fence. Okay, so the fence has nothing to do with anything.
Stay away from that fence, asshole.
Well, don't have to be rude, you butt face.
The chimney was a metal pipe which disappeared into the wall. On top of the pipe rested a cone.
Hey, 20.
Come over here. Can I talk to you over here? We need to have a conversation, dog. Come over here. Let me talk to you. We need to have a man-to-man conversation.
Hey, 20. It was 20. The watchman's crazy guard dog.
Oh. I wonder if we knock him out.
Without a way of firing the dart, I would never have been able to propel it fast enough to puncture the mutt's hide.
Oh my god. We have to shoot the dart at the... And I don't know how to do it, but we need to shoot the dart at the dog. That's gonna be amazing. And oh god. People are doing things outside. I always pick, like, the bad days to record things. Which is, you know, whatever. Oh! Well, I just noticed that. There we go. That'll probably help.
The stick had a hook on one end. I figured it was a boat hook. For hooking boats.
Well, that just made my life a whole lot easier. Let's use that to get the bottle. Shut up, dog! Yes, get in your pocket and get...
I just knew that boat hook would be useful for something. As for the bottle, even if I couldn't find a use for it, I cleaned up the dock a little.
Yes, you're a man among men. You did what you could. And let's get this to that. Oh, you can't take it off? Is that filled with anything?
It was the beer bottle that slob of a watchman had dumped in the sea, now half full of filthy dock water. The label read, Surge, the beer that clears your head.
I don't think that's how it works.
The bottle was half filled with water. Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it. Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney.
But, really?
The chimney was a metal pipe. That chimney looked very exposed without its cone.
So, we've got that. Okay, we have a cone, we have a bottle, we have a pipe. Now do I dump the rest of the water down there? I'm guessing that's probably something I do. Let's see.
The bottle had blocked the chimney, and the hut was filling up with smoke.
Okay, I know what we gotta do. Come on, go, go, go! Come on, George. Time is of the essence. We need the cup. And we need... Come on.
The packet was full of dog biscuits.
That's
that
great.
mug was a health risk. I decided to leave it where it was.
What about the coal?
Someone had once told me a piece of coal brought you luck. Who was I to argue with irrational superstition?
And do I put a doggy treat in the beans?
No.
Oh, come on.
Baked beans in ketchup.
That's kind of gross. I don't know what else to do there, so I think that's everything. No, we had the coat and the box.
I wouldn't have considered wearing it if it had been the last coat on Earth. The box contained nothing but blank forms.
Well, okay then. I think I got everything I needed out of there. Oh, turn off the light.
I realized that that wasn't such a good idea.
Well, get out of there. Well, don't be a sissy, George. So we have a dog, a fat dude, and a pole, and treats. What do we do from there? We'll find out next time, friends. on some more Broken Sword, the Smoking Mirror. Until then, as always, you take care and have a good one. Shut up, dog!